Unbelievable. We came to Singapore back in 2017 and we won the overall, and then to end in 2019 with another overall. Amazing. Thanks to all the technicians. The Singapore fans were nuts. The pit party was nuts. I had a ton of fun. I'm sweating. Now it's time to crack open a brand new Monster Energy. Woohoo!
Hey guys, I'm Kevin. You might know me as the sound guy at Rocket Jump Film School, but I've also storyboarded some of our shorts and shows. I'm going to share some of the basics about storyboarding with you today. Storyboards are illustrations that represent the shots that will ultimately make up a movie. They allow you to build the world of your film before you actually build it. There aren't any strict exacting rules on how to do storyboards. Conveying information is what's important. Storyboards are ultimately a technical document, a tool. So it doesn't matter if you're a skilled illustrator or not. This can work just as well as this.
Wait, you could take care of this. Yes, no problem. Tell me to put it on my tab.
Even if you struggle with perspective or can barely draw a stick figure, you can still convey what types of shots you want and their basic composition. Who storyboards? Typically, the director sits down with a storyboard artist to help articulate their vision. However, it's not uncommon for cinematographers and production designers to join in the process as well. At Rocket Jump, I usually meet with the director and produce rough thumbnail sketches that summarize the important information in each panel, and then afterward I'll fill in the details on my own, meeting with the director once again after completing the panels to make sure everything works. We'll then share the completed panels with the rest of the team. So let's break down the parts of a storyboard. The panel, or frame, is a rectangle that represents what the camera will see. Panels come in a bunch of different shapes. Pick a panel shape that matches your shooting aspect ratio. Square, widescreen, really widescreen. A person drawn really small in the panel is a wide or establishing shot. A big head taking up half the panel is a close-up.
Excellent day. You like that?
Deciding where you put the person in your frame is the basis of your composition. This may seem really basic, but this has a huge impact on how you prepare for your shoot. These illustrations give your cinematographer a starting point. Things like camera angles, lighting, depth of field. The whole gamut of decisions can be informed by the storyboards. It's also a great way to decide what you'll need out of your locations. Do you really need a giant bottomless pit? Or can you get away with one visual effects wide shot and cover the rest in tighter shots? Okay, let's talk about arrows. So now that we have a panel with a character in it, let's say that character is moving to the left. By drawing an arrow pointing to the left, we show where that character, or door, or dinosaur, is moving. There's no real rule to drawing arrows, and everyone has their own personal style. But what's important is that your arrows are easy to read and make sense. Here's some examples of arrows. Arrows for characters moving towards camera. Arrows for characters moving away from camera. This character's kneeling down, and this character's head is falling off.